Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. This is a book review. I realise I have not done one in forever. This is on Lara Briden's Hormone Repair Manual, every woman's guide to healthy hormones after 40. It may or may not want to focus on that. Navigate and relieve symptoms of perimenopause and menopause. So I have reviewed Lara Briden's last book back a while ago. I guess I'll link it up on screen somewhere, and that's currently with my sister. But that period repair manual and this hormone repair manual are both essential reading for people with periods. Lara Briden graduated in 1993 with a Bachelor of Science degree in evolutionary biology and worked as a researcher in this field at the University of Calgary from 1990 to 1993. In addition, Briden graduated in 1997 from the Canadian College of Naturopathic Medicine as a Doctor of Naturopathic Medicine. From 1997 to 2002, Briden worked in private practice in rural Alberta. In 2002, she moved to Sydney, Australia, which is, of course, where I am from, where she established a practice focusing on women's health issues. In 2015, she moved to Christchurch, New Zealand, but continued to travel regularly between Christchurch and Sydney to provide ongoing care for Australian patients. Briden's extensive knowledge and experience is communicated in a clear and accessible manner during this book, providing informative content surrounding perimenopausal and menopausal issues. It is backed by science, but it is, of course, not overwhelming or boring. In fact, it is written in a very personable and reasonable style and has relatable case studies throughout. We'll go through the format of this book in a minute. It kind of presents the symptoms of perimenopause and the process of perimenopause as very, very normal for women to go through. Also, another bonus in this book, it was actually not fatty, so it wasn't about being on a particular diet or being on a particular way. It was far more inclusive in the way that every woman's body is going to go through this. She is very explicit in being in telling you not to actually stick to certain strict diets or to buy expensive powders or shakes. She provides information on supplements, medicine and foods that will help certain conditions or exacerbate certain hormonal conditions, but in no way is strict about it. It is also full of lifestyle changes that we can make to keep us healthy, and importantly, why these changes work. I have bought several books on perimenopause and menopause, and this is a very good one, along with Dr. Jen Gunter's The Menopause Manifesto. Part 1 of this book is on understanding perimenopause and menopause. The introductory chapters cover the hormonal changes during menopause, evolutionary advantages, and stigma. Part 2 covers treatment. It starts with the general maintenance. There are then chapters on specifics, for example, weight gain, hot flushes, period pain, and much more. Conventional treatments are described, along with helpful tips on how to speak to your GP. Diet, lifestyle, supplements, and herbal medicines are given in this area. It is comprehensive and has a far more holistic approach to a lot of other books, but also has a holistic medical approach. So it's not all holistic, and it's not all, well, holistic is kind of the entire bit, but it's not solely focused on supplements. It's not solely focused on medicine. It's focused on kind of both things can complement each other. Citations to medical papers are included if you want to delve into more details in that way. So that is a bonus in both of these contents. So in here you will notice that she has a certain section which is so she has as you can see in maps, that she has little cutaways in it, and She also has these parts in it which tell stories. So this here is like a story side. So this is just like the main kind of contents of the book. And then she has like cutaways here, and she also has tips as well. So these kind of define certain medical terms. These are tips in dealing with certain parts of information. She has very kind of simple diagrams in here that make it obvious what she is talking about, and kind of covers special topics, story times, case studies, diet, like this one's about coffee, protein. So it covers off quite a bit of information that is exceptionally useful to know. It covers off migraines, it covers off what type of hormones, and like stuff that happen when you're in perimenopause. Perimenopause can happen kind of in your generally as a general ideology, in your early 40s and last to your early 50s. So the kind of she goes over this in the period repair manual, is it can take about, puberty takes, between 8 to 13 years. Perimenopause is the same. It can take 8 to 13 years. You'll start to probably see things in your early 40s, and those symptoms kind of happen throughout up until your 50s, and your period starts stopping. Once your period completely stops, I think she said in here for a period of about 3 months, then you move from perimenopause into menopause. So covers off different types of bleeding types, different types of diets. Has as mentioned, she has definitions, and doesn't have like ridiculous definitions, has pretty straightforward definitions, and has just a plethora of resources in the back so that you can go and find all of this stuff. And it also has the index, so you can even go back and reference this time and time again, to, if you think, I need to find out about that, you can actually go back and find this. I would definitely recommend this. I have it in a physical copy. I also have it on my Kindle. They are very, very good. It's a very, very good comprehensive look at perimenopause, the symptoms, diet, and improves the symptoms and the improvements you can make in your lifestyle that will help you get through it, and the fact that everyone kind of goes through it. So I will link the rest down below. She also has a blog, a website, various other things up on the internet. Outside of that, definitely recommend this book. And I'd recommend actually both of her books, and they just work at both ends. If you have teenagers, I would also recommend her other book, or just even kids who are coming up to their periods. So Lara Briden, Hormone Repair Manual, get it, read it. Outside of that, thank you for listening. Enjoy your morning, afternoon, or evening, depending, of course, where you are in the day, and I will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.